Hello and welcome to The Witch Source. And we are back with Jessica from Starfish Astrology, and we are doing the June horoscopes and readings. So, finding out what's going to happen for the month ahead. And don't forget, we cover a lot of stuff here, a lot of information here, and we do the readings. But if you also go to the website, you can get an overview, which goes a little bit more in depth than we go here. And you can find out more about what's going on this month. And I throw in a lot of magical information as well. So make sure you go to the website, thewitchsource.com, and just go to Book of Shadows, Astrology, and you will find it there. So I'm going to put that there and then we're going to jump right in. So, Jessica, what's happening for June?
Oh, yeah, it's going to be an exciting month for everyone. Well, the overview starts with June 3rd. There's going to be a full moon in Sagittarius. So we can start our summer vacation a little earlier this year with the full moon in adventurous Sagittarius, meaning it's a perfect time to do some exploring or to take a trip. And then on the 5th of June, that's when Venus enters Leo. And Venus will be spending an unusually long time in the sign of Leo, giving us all like main character energy or like the spotlight. Leo likes the spotlight. So that's what everyone's going to kind of have that vibe. So this is a really good period where you want to cultivate your style, jump into relationships, or spend a lot of money. But however, drama and ego trips, sour relationships, so watch out with that because it's very, very much like a Leo-esque kind of energy. Now, June 11th, we have retrograde Pluto. It will re-enter Capricorn, and that's it enters Capricorn for a final time after giving us a sneak peek of what's to come. So for the rest of the year, we'll be focusing on wrapping up the collective issues that will be that have plagued us over the past decade. And then, yeah, there's a new moon in Gemini, so it's a good time to research new topics, make friends. Very Gemini is ruled by Mercury, so very much communication is highlighted, and ideas and thinking highlighted. So a good time to make friends and come up with like clever ideas, and time to have like, social summer fun. And then the 21st is when the sun will enter Cancer, and it's the longest of the year when the sun enters Cancer, making it officially summer. And over the next 4 weeks, the energies will be sweet, nurturing, and a little moody, just like Cancers are, which is the same as the longest day of the year, which is also aka the summer solstice.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, very true. So yeah, June 21st, we have the summer solstice, and witches also like to refer to that as Litha. And yeah, so it's a great time for any kind of magic around abundance, growth, and really just magic in general. Like it's a really magical time.
Yeah, it is.
And being that the summer solstice is the longest day of the year, I think sometimes there's confusion, right? Because Cancer is ruled by the moon. And yet we have this, time that's all about summer and the sun and, getting out into it. But when you think about it, it makes sense because the day after the solstice, so June 22nd, the days start getting shorter. So it's like the moon starting to make its comeback. So it's like taking back its time, right? So it does make sense if you look at it that way. But if you're working on some magic and prepping for your summer solstice rituals, I would highly recommend focusing in on anything that's going to be self-empowering. That's some good rituals to focus on right now. It's also a good time to work on psychic development. So if you've been thinking about taking some kind of a class on mediumship or intuition, or advancing any of your clairsenses, or just wanting to brush up on the clairsenses in general, definitely check out the podcast. We've got lots of episodes that will help you, and we give you some practice tips and ideas. And this is a perfect time to start doing that once the sun enters Cancer. And so finally, being that we're going to be fun in the sun and in the watery Cancer moon, I highly recommend some sea magic, ocean magic. So if you're going to the beach, get busy. Yeah. Come up with
there's really a lot of spells you can do. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
All right, cool.
Okay. Let's get started. What?
let's jump right on in.
Okay, yeah. So first Aries. This is also for Aries rising and Aries sun. So Gemini is going to be in your sign until the 21st, or Gemini sun will be in your sign until the 21st of June. And Gemini, like I said, is the sign of, intellectual curiosity and introspection and also adventure. So Mars, your ruling planet, moves through Leo, which will ignite some kind of like fiery spirit. And Venus enters Leo on the 5th of June. So it might spark some romance as well. But both relationship planets, which are Venus and Mars, they are in a fire sign most of the month. And love is among the month's highlights for you guys. So Aries, be ready for that. The Gemini sun highlights communication. Together, these influence signal a time to express your feelings and, tell your loved ones, declaring your love and just kind of, getting that, that kind of like romantic kind of communication talk going. But yeah, so, and if you're single, start by, self-love is also a good thing. Just, get in a mirror, and it's a good time to kind of just like have that conceptualize that self-love kind of thing. But also, the Sagittarius full moon on the June 3rd drives you towards daring adventures and exciting endeavors. And you want to, if you have any kind of like invitations and be spontaneous, you want to just kind of like, change up your routine a little bit, I suggest take them. Neptune begins its retrograde on the 30th of June, and the most mystical sector of your chart. It's time to like listen to your intuition and pay attention to your dreams during this phase. They could be a really powerful source of guidance for you. And as we approach Cancer season starting on the 21st, your focus will shift mainly towards your home and family, balancing your free spirit and with your focus on home life. Maybe it might be challenging, but anyone can strike a balance. It would be you, Aries. So create boundaries around your time and your space. And that's it for June.
Okay, I love that. So I'm an Aries moon, and a lot of it makes sense. So especially with the full moon being in Sagittarius, which is my sun sign, on the 3rd, and you mix that with what you said about Aries, and I'm planning on opening our physical shop on June 3rd. So definitely something new and exciting and off the wall, and especially with talking about like balancing everything come the 30th.
Yes.
A whole month to try to figure out like
trying to juggle everything. Yeah.
Yep. It'll be fun for sure. All right. So let's do a quick reading and see what's up for our Aries, my fellow peeps out there. All right. So yeah, totally vibing with what you just said. We've got lots of communication taking place. So definitely talk, communicate, get that out there. And trust your intuition. It's showing up here. It's going to be extremely important. Also showing up is the God figure. So that's always great. That means you've got a lot of spiritual support. It's a very spiritual time for Aries. There's some miracles coming through, some rescue energy showing up here, as well as that fiery protective energy. So know that you are fiercely protected from spirit. Trust your intuition, but definitely say what needs to be said, because there's a potential towards the end of the month, like you're going to wish you had said something. So if your intuition is pushing you to speak to those loved ones and profess that love, just like Jessica just said, trust it and do it, because I don't want you to regret it later. There could be miscommunications that happen at the end of the month, or something that goes on that you wish you would have said what you wanted to say and were feeling that you needed to say, and a lot of things could have been avoided. So don't have regrets. Say what you want to say when you need to. And I think everything will work out and be just fine and very magical. So yeah, looks like it's going to be a good month.
It's going to be a good month for Aries for sure.
Let it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, for sure. Good luck, Aries. Okay, so next, Taurus. Now, Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. Okay, so this month calls for some financial prudence while you may see some growth to avoid making hasty decisions, you just want to really watch yourself concerning like investments. You want to keep a balanced approach with your finances. And as the month goes on, you might uncover an opportunity that will enhance your financial stability, but just keep it as balanced as you can. Don't just go out on a spending spree just yet. Now, the sun will be obviously in Gemini, so that will help you prioritize your values and realize your worth. But expect random acts of kindness as helpful people will appear, and maybe like there'll be teachers or messengers, and they'll have like you'll be able to learn lessons from them. So it's the kind of energies like to receiving, like receiving what's coming to you, kind of an energy. Now, June calls for you to channel your Taurus energy into your goals and ambitions. So, we start the month on the heels of a challenging aspect pattern between Pluto, Jupiter, and Mars. So you might be feeling like pulled in multiple directions by different like obligations that have had. But you can't make everyone happy. But we can align our own goodness and kindness and empathy with, whatever we choose. But it's possible to speak and act with grace, and the Sagittarius moon is a time of truth-telling, so have a conversation about anything weighing heavy on your heart. Now, Venus transitions into Leo on the 3rd of June, setting your creativity alight, and also wanting to like indulge in arts or try a new recipe or any kind of like DIY project. But as Mercury, the planet of communication, enters Gemini on the 11th of June, you might feel encouraged to bring your creative ideas to life through writing or any kind of like, written word kind of a thing. Neptune begins its retrograde in your house of philosophy and long distance travel on the 25th. So this transit would nudges you to reassess your own belief systems, personal growth, long-term goals, align with your values and aspirations. And it's a period of like introspection, and it can really offer you valuable insights. So, and then obviously the sun entering Cancer on the 21st at the solstice, shifting your focus to learning, teaching, reading, writing, communication, express your thoughts and feelings. Remember, your voice matters, Taurus, and let it be heard. This journey for you this month is all about acknowledging and celebrating your growth and making room for new experiences. So good luck to you. And that's what we have for Taurus. Good luck, Taurus.
Yeah. So Taurus sounds like they've got a lot going on in many different areas this month. And that's, so it's not surprising. We had quite a few cards drop out. So yeah, we had 2 piles. So first pile here, we've got, okay. So what's going on for Taurus now? That's again sun, moon, and rising. Take your time, go slow. That's going to be important. Make sure that you are being truthful and honest with yourself and with others, and really being true to who you are. And just like you just said, your voice does matter, and that's showing up here. Like who you are and what you believe is very important. And just make sure that you are, it's okay to go slow and really think things through and be sure of yourself before you speak or go after something. But it's saying that it will be good. So there's a lot of, this is all about the feel goods. So getting there, like having a lot of joy or happiness, accomplishment, whatever it is that makes you feel good. This is like in the emotional, spiritual level, all that kind of stuff. So you can have really good outcomes happen. You just want to make sure that you're very like what I'm getting. The word is methodical. That's what I'm getting. You have to be very methodical with yourself and your beliefs and how you express yourself, and making sure you're staying true and honest to who you are, and everything will work out great. So that's the first set. Now the second set for Taurus. All right, so far so good. Wow, we got a lot going on. All right, so going after your dreams, what it is that you want. And, here again, like falling into line, things are going to be very magical. There's a lot of magic showing up. And this is the magic that just swirls around you, where it's like everything falls into place. And it's like, how is this even happening? Right? Like this is the good things coming all around. And especially in the area of what it is that you desire, whatever your hopes, your dreams, your goals are. So this is really good. You're really going to have an opportunity to move in the direction of these things. take a journey with it. Go for it. Make it happen. Continue to trust your longings, your desires, whatever that pull is, it's going to pull you forward. So let it do that. Now, the only thing that you might have issues with is if you don't heed the advice from the prior cards and you don't remain true to yourself. If you let yourself be swayed from your truth and your true dream, that's where you're going to run into problems. It will create problems for you. There'll be confusion. There'll be being unsure of yourself. There'll be second guessing and wanting to backtrack. So make sure, again, be true to who you are. Take your time, but go for it. Okay. And if you do that, you're going to have success. So there's a warning here, but there's a way out. So yeah, good luck. Do your best. Remember, be who you are. It matters.
I love that. And I'm a Taurus rising, so I was really paying attention. Like, oh, of course, there's a warning there, but yeah, that's awesome. So good luck, Taurus. Okay, so next we have Cancer. Now, Cancer changes. I'm sorry, what?
Gemini. Are we on Gemini?
Did I already? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Gemini. Oh, thank you. I was going to say, like, my son would have been really mad because he's Gemini. So, so let's see. It's time for a change. So the Sagittarius full moon on the June 3rd, it's going to awaken an urge for you to want to be adventurous, because that's Sagittarius energy, obviously. So you might want to take a spontaneous journey or dabble in like a new hobby, and your imagination is just going to be, you're going to have like a thrill of like something different, something, unknown to you, something you want to try. So, and then Mercury enters your sign on the 11th of June, allowing you to express yourself in new ways. So how do you want to be known? So you want to reflect on that and kind of just like, because as the messenger planet moves through your sign from the 11th to the 26th, it'll influence and help you clear up any kind of like misunderstanding or anything that could be happening with like your work or with your relationships. It's really a time to question what you reflect on, any kind of relationship and anything that could be off, and then kind of like being able to clear it up. The sun is going to be in your sign until the 21st of June. So it'll support your efforts in kind of like the communication aspect. Now there's going to be, let's see, Pluto's retrograde returns to Capricorn on the 11th of June. And that is going to like, it reminds us to kind of like reimagine our understanding of like money and power. And because you're often like a messenger, because it's communication, Gemini, to others in the community and your friends and family and stuff, you want to be, ready to ask questions, research facts, express ideas. And Mars will be in your communication sector all month. So it's going to give you like that kind of like direct kind of like, you're going to want to speak. So Gemini's already like talking, communicating, but with that Mars energy there, it's going to make you be like, more direct and like expressing your ideas and facts and questions and everything. So you'll be able to, speak right, and with power and grace and all that. So let's see. Yeah. So that's what you have for Gemini. So good luck to you, Gemini, and happy birthday.
All right. Yeah. Right around the corner. Well, yeah, we're in it. So
yeah, we're in it right now. We're in it until the 20th.
Yeah. Whew, okay. All right. No fallout cards. So let's see. Where does Gemini land? All right. Ooh, okay. Okay. Can work with this. Okay. All right. So there is a potential for some things that have been either had an impact on you recently in the very near past, or maybe like this feels like it's like past stuff that's coming back up or coming back around is what this feels like. So there's going to be like some drama or some upset or some issues but it's good that it's coming back up, because it's coming up so that you can work on overcoming it or healing it or releasing it or letting go. So just be aware that yes, there's going to be some things coming up that are going to be uncomfortable, that you might not want to face, either some kind of drama, upset, something might even be like if there's some depression that's being battled, that could show itself back up. But there's an opportunity to overcome and master. So this is all about mastery. So you have a chance to rise above this and come out on top. You just have to make sure that you don't get sucked back in. So it's like if there's a person that used to be there, or if there was a person that is the main cause for this upset, they might be either be physically returning, or they might try to reach out and communicate with you again. So just be aware of that. Pay attention to it. And honestly, it's just saying, like, don't get back involved with them. So if they reach back out, like if they want to say they're sorry, make amends, fine. Heal it, release it, but don't re-engage. Okay, that's what it's saying. Go start your own new thing. Like, put it to bed, put this whole situation with this person to rest, and move forward on your own. So this is like a brand new start away from all the past drama. So just be aware and remember, try to remember that I said, if somebody from the past shows back up, you become the master of the situation. Do not be controlled. Rise above, overcome, and then let it go and move on. That's the very best thing that you can do. So just keep your eyes open for that this month, Gemini. Again, sun, moon, or rising, I'm talking to you. Yeah, good luck to you. Stay strong.
It totally makes sense with that Mars energy. Like, Gemini's already ruled by Mercury, which is all about like communication and, our intellect and what we're thinking, our speech, our writing. It's like our communication with other people. So, and then you blend it in with that Mars, kind of like assertive, kind of like it might just be that like oomph that they need to kind of like say what they're really feeling and get their point across, and kind of like leave that person, in the past.
Yes.
So,
yes. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yep.
Okay, great. Happy birthday, Gemini. Okay, Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. So changes in the air, and you're ahead of the curve. So you have been on like a journey of spiritual growth, which started in 2008 and has been intensified in the past 3 years. Though and you might still feel unsteady, but you want to keep the faith. Jupiter and Taurus will help stabilize your life right now. Pluto re-enters Capricorn on June 11th, and that may resurface a familiar or dynamic, financial kind of finances relationship, or just like a relationship in general, but might have to do with finances because it's Taurus. But you may recall kind of like some kind of like abandonment issue you might have had that came back, from years ago, because it's resurfacing from 2008. So you want to just keep an eye out for that. But one thing is that you will be able to see the silver lining, even when, even through the darkest of clouds, you'll be able to see the silver lining. So, and then Sagittarius full moon on June 3rd, you can shine like a healing light on any kind of health challenges you might have. If you had questions about a condition, you could receive a diagnosis around this time. With the sun moving through Gemini until the 21st of June, you'll reflect on what habits, priorities, and dreams to carry into your new solar year. The Gemini new moon on the 17th of June will help invite like self-compassion and acceptance. Saturn stations retrograde that day, calling you to relinquish regrets and grudges you've thrown in to your power. Don't let anything diminish that. The Cancer sun will brighten your life, revealing previously wanted like desires, and Mercury enters Cancer on the 26th of June, which will improve your communication immensely. Mercury, it animates your mind. Even if you need a break, I encourage you to take one, especially around this time. But you're in a period of fertility and growth. It's a perfect time for planting seeds, both literally, metaphorically, whether it's a new project or fostering a relationship or personal growth. The conditions for you are just optimal because it's your season. So align yourself with this energy and make the most of it, getting things started. So that's Cancer for the month of June. Good luck, Cancer.
Yeah, so we had quite a few cards fall out. And wow. Okay. There seems to be a little bit of some themes going on here. All right. So the first card that just completely fell out is balance. So balance is going to be key. Balance is going to be extremely important. So try to focus on, it just feels like you're going to feel like you're on very rocky, unsettled grounds. Like everything is kind of going to be in you're just going to feel like the world is kind of wanting to topple. And so it's like trying to find your footing in that and just trying to keep yourself balanced as you go through this. So be ready for that and go ahead and start working towards your balance. You're going to really want to pay attention. Okay. So we have the fairy guide. Okay. And this is the blank card is what I'm looking at right now. There's nothing on it. It's really like a clean slate opportunity. So while things seem to be falling apart, and you're doing your best to stay balanced, it's really an opportunity for you to just let it all go, let it fall apart, and just wash your hands of it and reset yourself, and just give yourself that clean slate. If that's the direction you decide to go, which, I'm clearly promoting that and saying that's the best thing to do. The connections that you need to make will happen. So the people that you need to talk to, the things that you need to fall into place, all of that will come through. So just remember that you will have a spiritual help, almost, it will feel like a magical boost and help in this clean slate. If that's the direction you go, again, you have your free will, but this is the best thing I can tell you to do. And if you go that route, you will actually be up leveling yourself into like a whole new, regenerative or transformative type energy. Like it's going to be a brand new you. And so the first thing might be, your like initial instinct might be to mourn the loss, and be like upset or sad about it. And that's totally understandable because changes can be hard. But just know it's for your highest and best good. Everything will work out okay. If you've got to take a minute to like let your emotions settle down, that's fine. It's understandable. Don't stay in that place, and really appreciate that you've had this opportunity to just have a whole brand new start. And trust that Spirit's watching out for you and is giving you what you need to have like a brand new, fresh start, and literally a clean slate. So
that's awesome.
Really big things this month. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel it too, for sure. And for both Gemini and Cancer, I feel like it's going to be a big month. Okay, so Leo, sun, moon, and rising. Okay, this month, get ready for an active and exciting month. First and foremost, Mars will be in your zodiac sign until July 10th, 2023. With Mars in your zodiac sign, you will have an edge in all matters personally and professionally. It's a really good time. So launch plans, ooze confidence, and know that you can have it all, Leo. Even more cosmic turning points are taking place mid-month too. Also, since May 16th, 2023, and until May 24th, 2024, you are set for a year of a glorious expansion in your professional life. This is often a period of success, applause, glory, promotions, awards, fame. However, this will be directly tied into how hard you've worked in the past 12 years. And if you've used your talents wisely. For example, if like you've been lazy, you haven't been doing what you need to do, haven't been honest, you have your ambitions in the right place, then you're not going to seek success. Instead, you may, but if you have been doing all those things right and have been like hustling hard, you'll see the rewards, and there'll be more chances to show the world what you've got in store. So you'll have all the accolades that you deserve. So Venus, the planet of beauty, will also go into your zodiac sign from June 5th until October 8th, 2023. So the reason is because it's going to be in your sign for such a long time is because the retrograde will occur from July 22nd until September 3rd. So on one hand, before and after the retrograde, you'll be very popular, radiant, you'll be on display, highlighted. However, even as early as this month, you could be connecting with people and situations from the past, and reuniting with someone from the past for sure. Last to note, this month will be the full moon, and that's going to be, which will bring like a frenzy to your heart. A fabulous time to focus on romance, creativity, fertility, regardless if you're single or attached. If you have children, a milestone moment will pop up in regards to one of them. So good luck, Leo. It's going to be a good month for you guys.
All right. Fun. Yeah, it sounds exciting.
Mm-hmm.
We had some fallout cards early on. And so let's see what those are. And then we had a final fallout card. So, oh, wow.
Okay.
Wow. That's wow. Okay. So we've got happiness, joy, feeling, all the feel goods, like feeling confident, feeling successful, feeling, all the feel goods, like really joyous, grateful, and just lit up, like really, really good. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, so that just is going to happen. So whatever's going on, that's what's going to happen. And then there's going to be a lot of that like outer magic that's just going to be taking place all around. So that's going to just be swirling and happening. So everything's going to just feel like really magical and falling into place. There is a message to try to stay grounded throughout this process and like really enjoy it, soak it up, and stay present, so that you're really like taking advantage and making the most out of this time, and out of this month and all this that is taking place. And also there's going to be a lot of this card speaks of like joy and harmony, balance, feeling like you're finally where you're meant to be. Like everything is just harmonizing, that you're going to have like those serendipitous moments and you're going to feel like everything is just perfect. But at the same time that like everything's finally starting to fall into place and make sense and be really magical, it's also going to feel like a fresh new start, like a fresh new beginning. This card always speaks of very auspicious, lucky beginnings. So there's a lot of luck here too. And then the final fallout card that we had was initiation. So that's all about, again, new starts, starting something new or moving in a new direction, brand new, everything brand new. So just feeling like a totally different person and everything falling into place. It's just a really, really awesome month for Leo all the way around.
They really are coming into their own. Leo loves the spotlight. They love being the center of attention. And there's a lot of like positive energy from the planets that are just going to like really make that like a harmonious thing for them. It's not going to be like, an embarrassing display. It's going to be like, they're going to get like the credit and the glory and stuff that they deserve for all the work that they've put in. And yeah, it totally makes sense. They blend together so well.
Yeah. It's exciting.
Yeah. So good luck, Leo.
Yeah.
All right. So next, Virgo. So Virgo, sun, moon, and risings. June you'll be juggling many different things this June. So first, let's address Jupiter. From now until May 24th, 2024, Jupiter will be within your expansion zone. This will bring you a year of opportunities to pursue new horizons and learn more about yourself, others in life, especially through like traveling, spirituality, and even academics. So instead, you may become involved in involved in like the media or publishing, or see success in international business or markets or something like that. Prepare to feel more support and excitement in life. Also, since late May, Mars has been firing up your sector of privacy and solitude. So usually this means someone is hard at work on development or projects behind the scenes. Instead, you may feel like your anxiety is spiking and you need to resolve some particular issues from your past. Last note will be the lunations of the month. So full moon in your domestic sphere, that which could be a turning point around your home, real estate, or family. For instance, you may need to help out like a parent or a sibling, or you may be throwing up, or you may be throwing a party at your residence or moving or renovating near this time, something with your house and family. But later, the new moon in your professional sphere appears on the 18th of June. This would be a great deal of you could see a great deal of like momentum in your career or in the public spotlight in the weeks ahead. So promotion, a new job offer, just like something good, positive coming with your profession. A spotlight moment even could be at hand soon. So if you do like make changes to your career, you want to do so, then would be a good time, because that's a time when all the good stuff's going to happen. So good luck to you, Virgo.
All right. We had quite a few dropout cards for them as well. So let's see. Okay. Wow. Okay. So again, there's going to be like an opportunity to really be who you are, express who you are, kind of like break free from any kind of things that you feel like have been holding you back or holding you down or restraining you in some fashion. It's really like like something, it's going to feel like something's just like broken open, and like something wonderful has just like taken place, and there's going to be some kind of ending involved, but it's really going to be like the ending of your restrictions. That's what it's referring to here, because you're going to be wide open, and your intuition is going to be on fire. So pay attention. Your intuition is definitely going to be talking to you this month. Now, with all of this, like, there's going to be like a lot of change going on. And with all this change going on, there's the potential that you'll like want to go to this fear zone, this fear place of like, I don't know what's going to happen, and I've never been here before, and this is all like happening so fast. And it might make you like nervous and fearful. And but it's saying you don't have to worry. Okay, so don't like freak out. Don't worry about it. Everything's going to be good, not just fine, not just okay, but good. Everything will be good. So don't let any like worries or fears or the anxieties get the best of you. Like, it's going to work out. It's going to be great. We also, the final card for the month for Virgo is the fairy godmother. So she brings something new, something special, something wonderful, and really a gift. It's a gift. It's what's meant for you, what you're meant to have. So it could be anything. This is like, if I had to guess, I would definitely say career, just because like you're losing restrictions and you're moving into some kind of gift that's coming your way. But it really could be like in all different areas, and maybe like a little bit happening in all the different areas of your life. But there's just a really big, wonderful change coming your way, and you finally get to like feel free and fulfilled and happy and joyous. And yes, there'll be a moment of you feeling like nervous or unsteady or unsure, but don't let that ruin your month, because there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Everything's going to be wonderful. Just trust your intuition, follow your gut, trust those instincts, follow those hunches, go for it. It will be spectacular. So
awesome. What's the second one mean? The second card, the one with the veil, like someone's like.
Okay, so that's endings, but it's also new beginnings. So with every ending, of course, there's a new beginning. So it's the ending of something.
It's like Pluto energy.
Where everything, like, yeah. It's like where everything's falling. So it's like,
it just looks scary to me. It's a little creepy.
Oh yeah. Some people take it that way, yeah. But when you look at everything else going on around it, it's like, this is going to be like the most positive ending that could ever happen, and like so much good's going to come from it.
Cool.
So like, like an example of this would be like, you get fired from your job, and you're thinking like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. What am I going to do? And how am I going to make it? That's that fear and that worry. But then you land like the job of your dreams. And plus on top of that, you get like thousands more dollars. Like you get a huge bonus and a raise on top of it. So yeah, really awesome energy.
That's cool. That's like, it reminds me of like when you have like Venus in the 6th house. It's like you think like the 6th house, meaning like your day-to-day work, you know what I mean? Like your routines, day-to-day work, and people like, oh, Venus is there. But it might mean actually that like, it's not that you get time off work, but you also like lose your job. It's like, oh, you're not, Venus is there. So it's like, oh, you know what I mean? But it's really like, well, you know what I'm saying? It's like, is it really a good thing then? Because it's like, oh, I get a break from work. Venus is there. It's like, oh, yeah. And it's like, yeah, but now you don't have, I don't know. That's what it reminded me of. But yeah, that's awesome. I don't know. The ones that are like, they look like monsters on the cards are like really like overtly like scary looking. They don't scare me as much as like the one with like the veil, like that scares me more. Or just the blank card. I'm like, that looks more creepy to me than like the monster ghouly looking ones, Okay.
Right.
Okay, so Libra sun, moon, and rising. So June is going to bring a lot of excitement upon your path. From now until May 24th, 2024, you'll have a year of opportunity to see your closest unions become deeper and more aligned. Not only could Jupiter's flight here pump up like your intimate life, but also it'll help you trust more and heal any traumas and vulnerabilities that you may have. Another way that you're going to be blessed this month is financially, either from, especially if you're coupled up, it could be coming from, it could be like a settlement, inheritance, or investment either through you or being with your partner. So you want to look out for that. Now, next up will be the movement of Mars into your social sector until July 10th. And this will foretell like a very lively, festive period of time for you. You'll be surrounded by many friends, many supporters. And if you're single, it's a good time to meet someone. So keep your eyes open. You may also find that someone steps in to help you achieve a major aspiration. And then Venus will be in this, situation and from June until October 8th. So there's going to be a lot of this month. It's a lot of like fun, laughter, as well as like popularity. So going to be like really highlighted for you guys this month. Know that you may cross paths with many of your old friends or exes during this time. And last to mention will be the lunations for the month. The full moon in your intellectual zone arrives on the 3rd of June, and there could be some kind of like contract, or you might have some kind of like passing some kind of milestone with like writing or speaking or communications related project. And then when the new moon happens, it will happen in your expansion zone on the 18th, and that will propel you to become more engaged with like your academics, or with media or business, or just traveling endeavors that you may have. But it's a very exciting month for you. In a lot of areas. So, but I feel like Libra always has like, good with relationships, good luck. I don't know. That's just they rule the 7th house of relationships. So there's a lot of positive things for Libra. They're one of the more lucky signs. They're ruled by Venus. So it's like a lot of like, happiness, and it's going to be a really exciting month for you guys. So good luck, Libra, and let us know what happens. Good luck.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Let's see. All right. No fallout cards this time for Libra, but we will see what's going on. Okay. Yes. All right. So there's going to be some shifting, some changing in perceptions, and like an opening of your mind. It's some kind of like expansion and shifting. So we've got like mental strength, and your like how you process, how you think, how you view things, how you see the world. There's going to be like an expansion and an opening and a shifting in that area. So almost like a transformation of some sort, where like you are like expanding your consciousness, or you're just really like going to be shocked at like almost like things that you didn't used to think were possible, you're going to find out are possible. And it's like trying to think of like the best way to describe it. It's like uh breaking through your limits, like your self-limiting beliefs and thoughts, like that's going to be gone. So that's going to be like just busting through all of those, right? And so, what that's going to do, if you will stay open and receptive to receiving, it's just going to be good. Like, good things are going to start to come in as a result. So, stay open and stay trusting to the process. There's also love showing up here. So, that's definitely going to be a like very, very lovey month for Libra. So, if you, are in a relationship, I would say that like make sure you're staying open and receptive to receiving, a lot more love or being cared for or pampered, or taken care of. Just open the space for that. And if you're not in a relationship, then and you want to be, I would keep your eyes open because you have a chance to like meet the person that you want to fall in love with. Like this is the month for that. And finally, do some study, do some research. Like it's a good time to just really expand your beliefs and what you think and what your opinions are. So, yeah, it's going to be a good month. Just stay open and just let the universe work on your behalf and see what happens because I think you'll be very pleasantly surprised.
It's a lot for Libra. Like I said, they have a lot of blessings this month, not only with like relationships, but and finances, but also like with like healing of traumas and like using that kind of like have that like trusting kind of like it's like a very healing kind of energy. So it kind of like balances what you're saying with what I'm saying. Like it'll help them like trust more and heal any kind of traumas and vulnerabilities that they may have. So yeah, a lot of blessings for Libras this month. So
Yeah.
sorry, I pulled the corn on my laptop and the whole thing kind of like wobbled. I apologize. Jesus.
It's okay. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's definitely what I'm feeling for sure.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, next, good luck, Libra. Okay, so next we have Scorpio, sun, moon, and risings. So June was going to be a lot nicer for you. For first off, Jupiter, the planet of miracles, will be will be around till the 24th of May 24th, 2024. So it'll bring you divine blessings in your personal and professional relationships. If you're single, you could be, you could meet a long-term partner. And couples, if you're already with someone, you'll make long-term promises, get engaged, or become even thinking about getting married. This is one of the luckiest years around relationships that you've had, Scorpio, since 2011 and 2012. So next is like the movement of Mars in your career sector until July 10th. This will further thrust you into the spotlight and likely increase your workload on the job. So, however, if you hustle now, you could very soon be up for a promotion award or make significant progress in your professional ladder climb. But last note is the lumination this month, full moon that arrives in your financial zone. It brings money into the spotlight. Not only could you be making more, signing a new client, getting a raise, or even taking on a new job, you could even also see money leaving through like a hefty expense. So later, a new moon in the sector of your wealth and trust arrives on June 18th. You could receive a bonus, royalty check, inheritance, or settlement in the weeks ahead. So if you like to if you'd like to renegotiate your benefits, apply for like a credit or loan or some kind of like venture capital, now would be a good time to strike. On a personal level, you'll be having greater focus around your sense of vulnerability and intimacy, but finances seem to be highlighting for Scorpio. A lot of positivity and also like the commitments in relationships. And yeah, it looks like a lot of blessings for Scorpio as well this month. So good luck, Scorpio.
Yeah, so that's me. So some of it sounds really awesome, and some of it feels a little nervous. So
I Scorpio moon, I get it. I'm like, even as I was writing it, I'm like, oh no. No, but it's I mean, seriously, Scorpios kind of had it rough. So this is like one of the more positive ones that I've, seen for Scorpio in a while. So you know what I mean? Like the energy wise, it feels like Scorpio is really in a slump over the last 12 months, and it's like coming out of it. So
I will take it. All right. Wow. A lot of cards here. Okay. So, yeah, love is here. It's showing up again, and it's saying like again to open your mind up to allow for the love to come through. It's like there's an opportunity to experience and have love. Um, again, it's like busting through those barriers and like what you more than what you ever thought it could be and like different than what you think it could be. So it's like telling you, Scorpio, to like put aside what you think love is or should be, and just like table that for this month and let it just sit and let yourself be surprised and just stay open to receiving love because there's a lot coming in this month. And I think it's going to come in very unexpected ways. And I think it could also come in as like the people saying how much they appreciate you or like what you mean to them, things like that. So it's not, so love life definitely changes and good changes there, but it's more than that. It's like the love that you have and friends, support from people that like, you realize that was part of it. So yeah, a lot of good happening, a lot of love coming in. There's also going to be an opportunity for some, it feels like it's knowledge, like expanding what you know, like maybe some research or there's just an opportunity. Like if you pay attention and you watch for the signs and you trust your intuition and trust yourself, there's going to be like little opportunities that if you squeeze into the opportunity, you can really make the most of it. And it's almost like they're not necessarily hidden, but they're not going to be easily found. You're going to have to really look for these opportunities and really pay attention, and they're going to be really good. Like they're just little openings. It's like there's little openings of pockets of like luck that you can drop into if you're timing it right. It's like being at the right place at the right time. Like, this is a very simple, I feel like it's going to be a little bit larger than this, but here's like a simple thing of like what I'm talking about. It's like you happen to fall in line, in the drive-through behind the right person, and they end up buying your meal for you. So you go up to pay and they're like, oh no, the person in front of you just paid, so you're good, but it's not even just that. It's like you just ordered like $50 or $60 worth of stuff, not just like a drink. Like it's like oh wow, like a big opportunity. It's going to be, there's like a pocket that you have to find it. And once you get in there and just stay open to letting it happen, it will happen. And you're going to be surprised. There's also going to be connections. So it's like, not only that, it's taking all this energy, but it's making it happen in the spiritual connection realm. So make sure that you're staying open to any kind of spiritual connections on the other side, whatever your belief system is, because they're going to be dropping like the connecting points to connect the dots. It's almost like spirits playing a game with you, and they're trying to see how far you can go. How many dots will you follow? Will you be able to create the entire picture by following the dots that are being left? I don't know. I've never actually felt this or seen it put this way before, but that's what it feels like. It's like there's opportunities there if you find them. But it's definitely saying make sure that you are looking forward to the future. You're planning for the future. And you have a chance here. It's almost like, and I hate when people say this because people don't understand it, but it's like you have a chance to almost make this like weird quantum leap forward in your life. And if you'll follow the dots and you'll trust the dots, trust like the connections that you make, the people you talk to, or it's like you can do a bunch of them at one time and make some really cool things happen. So pay attention and stay open, and definitely trust your intuition. That's what I'm going to say about that.
Well, if anyone can find it, it's Scorpio. They are like the detectives of the zodiac, plus they have that like psychic natural ability. So good luck, Scorpio. I hope I'm in the drive-thru getting a free meal.
Yeah.
That's the idea. Okay. Good luck, Scorpio. Okay. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, so one of the most important months of the years gonna be here in June for you. From now until May 24th, 2024, Jupiter will be energizing your productivity zone. So you could soon find that you're a lot busier than ever on the job, but take really just like push you forward, really taking on a milestone project that could push you higher in your career. Also, if you had any frustrating health concerns or were seeking to lose weight, gain muscle or anything kind of like diet, health related, you'll find you'll have so much more cosmic, help with the energies from the planets of being in your favor. Another really good thing that could affect you is that you'll go closer to your pet or get a new one in the year ahead too. So that's something to keep your eyes out for. Probably, I don't know, the movement of Mars through the expansion zone of July until July 10th, which could very soon see you busy on, academics or media, international, or traveling. So if any of these areas are interest to you, it's a time to get cranking on that. The lunations this month, the most important full moon of their year, is a highlights Sagittarius, your sign. A major personal goal could now be in reach for you, and you could very much be in the spotlight. You will see a shift of your fate, likely propelling you to new horizons. The new moon in your partnership zone arrives on the 18th of June, and you could see could see you making long-term plans with someone deciding to move in, get engaged, or even get married as well. So, however, if you're not in a relationship with a significant other, you may just even use this time to make space or even separate from the person. That's really crazy energy. And if you notice, it's kind of similar to the Scorpio energy. They're both kind of in the seventh house. So, but singles should use this period to put themselves out there, or even track someone with long-term potential, or take the time for themselves. So that's what we have for Sagittarius. I don't know if you noticed the theme there for both being in the seventh house, kind of like the relationship kind of theme going on there for both Scorpio and Sagittarius. Did you notice?
Yes, and it'll be very interesting because I'm both of those.
Oh, I better get a wedding invite. Okay. Yeah, and it's also,
We'll see.
honestly,
we'll see what happens.
Sagittarius, the health thing is also another thing where it's like the energy with the planets is like really, if you're trying to do kind of like healthy ventures right now, it's a really good time to kind of like your health is highlighted in a positive way. So that's good.
Yes.
A lot of blessings, Sagittarius. Yeah. So good luck.
Yeah, and we had a lot of cards fall out, so I'm going to try to go through these because there's a lot. So the first card that fell out was, again, the endings and beginnings. So it's almost like this is the turning point for Sagittarius this month. It's like you really have an opportunity to turn the corner and like really to have a new start, like a fresh start, like because there's a lot of ending and beginning, and it's very pronounced. You're not going to miss this. It's going to be like something that's big, like a big shift and change. It's saying to balance your energy. So this is more on an energetic level, more so than on a physical point of balancing. You're going to really want to make sure that you're balancing your like taking care of your mental health, taking care of your emotional health, your spiritual health, like really putting all of that into play and making sure that like you have enough time caring for yourself and making sure that you're caring for others around you and they're caring for you, and like it's a good balance. So that's going to be really important. The next thing is taking care of yourself. So you have the bright mother here, and she's all about self-care and nurturing. So again, with balancing that energy, really making sure that you're putting yourself first, this month is going to be important. And I think what you are hinting at too, with like because this is more physical where this is not, this one is speaking to the physical. So there is that opportunity of like really take care of yourself. And it's going to be really important and big. And then to top it off, we have, again, this is the very physical balance. So we've got emotional, mental, spiritual balance, along with the physical body, material, all of that. Apparently it's going to be a huge balancing act, and you really want to make sure that you're making the best decisions for yourself. That's the key. It's not what's good for everybody else. It's what's good for you. And yes, you have to be selfish with your time, energy, and resources this month. But it will work out in your favor. Okay. So there's magic, alchemy, changes. So you're going to be able to use your energy, that optimism, like really let it shine, because it will be the driving force to make some really good changes for yourself, like big complete transformation, as well as like freeing yourself up, freeing your energy, freeing your time, and just feeling like you finally got it, which is really important, especially for Sagittarius. They love that freedom feeling and being able to like move and go and do and not be held back. And you're finally going to get it this month. And then finally, it's like you're going to have a lot of realizations, understandings. So you have a lot of natural magic going on top of the alchemical magic and changes taking place. There's going to be some discoveries happening without and within, which is what these do. So you're going to discover more about yourself, but also about your world around you. So there's a lot of going on. It's not even like so much you discovering as it is things being revealed to you. It's almost like things are just going to show themselves to you, which is super cool, because it kind of takes the work out of it. There's no work. It just happens. And that's fun. Mm-hmm. And then just magic. You stay magical. You guys know that's my catchphrase is stay magical. And for Sagittarius this month, it's very, very true. Be playful, have fun with your magic, but use it, because you really have an opportunity to really do some really good things for yourself this month. If you'll just focus on you, make it a month of you, and you'll reap the rewards of that. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, Sagittarius, because they're ruled by Jupiter, they literally are like one of the most lucky signs. They have like that, just like that luck quality to them. So they always have like, I've known so many Sagittariuses throughout the years, and it's true. They always have like, because Jupiter's like, where you find your luck, and just, it's amazing to me how much luck they have. Like they really are just a lucky sign. So they sound like a great reading. You have a lot of blessings this month to look forward to, Sagittarius. Okay.
Yes. I'll take it.
So, okay, Capricorn, right? Capricorn. Okay. Exhilarating cosmic vibes are coming your way, Capricorn. So your personal life becomes the top priority this month. In fact, you have not seen much beautiful stars aligned your heart's desire since 2011, 2012. Jupiter will venture into your passion zone until May 24th, 2024. This is going to be a great time around romance, true love, creativity, fertility, adventure for over a year. In fact, you are in one of the most significant years ever to fall in love or meet a soulmate. And couples won't miss out on the fun either. So you can use this cosmic energy to kind of reignite the sparks that you have in your relationships. And also, if you're an artist, get ready to create some of your more brilliant work. If you're seeking a child, you could also be in get pregnant, be in luck with that as well. Mars will be storming through your sector of wealth until July 10th, and this could be this ensures that you could be spending a great deal of money on big ticket items, or in the process of handling situations around a settlement, inheritance, credit line, investments. And and then the lunations for this month, or for the month of June, full moon in your sector of privacy until on June 3rd, encouraging you to lie low, relax, and recharge your batteries. You may also be visiting a dentist or specialist or therapist during this time. Later, a new moon in your productivity zone will appear on the 18th, and you will see a surge in momentum around your routine and responsibilities, which I know Capricorns love already. So, and there will also be an auspicious period to take on more with your employer, or even look for another job. So if you want to make a change to that, or also make changes to your diet, health, or routine, this would be a great time for you to do it. So good luck, Capricorn.
All right. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's going on. No fallout cards. So let's see. Okay, so again, there's going to be a chance to make those dreams happen. Like, go for what you want, go for those dreams. And again, we've got the balancing act. So this, for whatever reason, this like same energy is carrying over from the Sagittarius reading. It's like keeping everything in balance, keeping everything in check, keeping your personal energies balanced, taking care of yourself, physical balance. And I know you mentioned eating well, and that's really, I think you said that.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel that ringing in my head is very, very true. That's going to be very, very important this month. And so definitely taking care of yourself. And if it almost feels like there might be like some kind of an illness or something, like you get a cold, and I don't see anything major, but I just feel like you're going to have to take like a day or two to rest and like take a sick day or something. But when you take this time to rest for like your day or two, use that time to really daydream and let your mind wander and just give yourself that mental break, but let it be meaningful. Like, really figure out, if I could do anything, what would I do? Right? Like, if you're just going to be chilling out on the couch, or maybe you're playing hooky, maybe it's not even that you're really sick, you're just called out for a mental health day or whatever, right? Like, make it worth it, and put some action in towards what it is that you really desire. And again, that alchemical change is there. So you have the tools, you have the magic, you have the opportunity available to you to make that big change and that transformation. It's just a matter of getting yourself balanced, figuring out exactly what it is you want to do, and then actually making it into a game plan, like putting it to action, and making sure that you're checking all the boxes off when you're making your action plan to stay balanced as well through this process. So, it's almost like if you're like trying to maybe start a new business venture, like it's like the balancing part would be like, okay, you put so much effort into logo or design or what it is you want to do or make, and you totally forgot to factor in the financial perspective, like you didn't take that into account. It's like making sure that you're doing all of that, or you got like totally wrapped up in worrying about the financial side of it, that, you forgot to, go do your business name and register it, or check out the insurance. You need to buy insurance, or, it's like making sure that you're really going full circle, balancing everything. You have the chance and opportunity to really get a big, powerful, permanent transformation of your dreams. That's the key here. But you just want to make sure you're checking all the boxes and staying balanced. Don't skip any areas, and just kind of, I would say, when you take that day or two of like downtime or focus, double check yourself. That's like the big thing that I'm getting right now, is double check yourself. And that way you're sure, and you don't miss it. You don't miss anything. So that's what I got.
Awesome. Ask one of your Virgo friends. Virgos are really good detail-oriented people, so you might ask the second opinion if you're working on something.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck, Capricorn. Okay, you know what we should do? Now we're in Aquarius, and then we have Pisces, so 2 more. But I know next time we should start with Pisces and go backwards, because I feel bad that Pisces is always last. You know what I mean? Pisces. So we should actually do them in reverse order. Just switch it up a little bit. But
sure.
Okay, so plus I'm a Pisces, so it's like
There we go.
Okay. All right. So Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. A big month lies ahead for you. Jupiter, which is also the planet of miracles, will turn his attention to your domestic life until the 24th of May 2024. You'll likely yes, enjoy time at home more, entertaining others, attracting beautiful things with your home. You may even not only spend time with family and loved ones, especially like your parents, which would be a good time for all that, but you may also become interested in like your heritage or your lineage. Some of you will probably move or redecorate or renovate your homes, and if so, you'll be happy with the results. But if you already own real estate, you may make money from it. Just positivity when it comes to the home, your roots, your home, your family. Mars, the planet of action, will stand across the sky from you in your partnership zone until July 10th. So this is going to ensure a greater focus on working in tandem with a significant other, personally or professionally. If you're single, you could potentially find a long-term relationship. However, if there is a friction beneath the radar of any relationship, it could burst in, it'll come to a head, and you'll be able to face that face to face. To add more energy into all this, Venus, planet of harmony, it's going to be here until June 5th, from June 5th until October 8th. And this is going to be a really long period due to the retrograde phase from the 22nd of July until September 3rd. So while you have an incredible amount of time to grow close in your unions, personally and professionally, you also be looking at them through rose-colored glasses because of the retrograde. So like I said, again, singles are going to have a tremendous amount of luck in finding someone with a serious long-term potential. Yet because of this retrograde, you might also soon notice that you're crossing paths with people from the past, perhaps even the one who got away, quote unquote. But if you'd like to reconnect, go for it. Last to note are the lunations for the month. The full moon is going to be in your social sector, and it'll likely surround you by many friends and supporters. You could attend some kind of events or festivals, and then later the new moon, it will be in your passion zone, and that'll be on the 18th, and that will we'll see you more heart focused in the weeks ahead with opportunities for romance, dating, hobbies, expression, or fertility. And above all, the energy in this month is just like fun, good vibe energy. So, especially when you add in the home and the house, roots aspect of it, it's all positive. So good luck, Aquarius.
All right. Cool. All right, Aquarius. Here we go. We had a big fallout bunch. So we'll see what that is about. All right. So first things first, there's a call to action. So you're going to want to get busy and get ready. There's a lot of chaos energy going on here as well. So it's almost like you feel like, wow, okay. So, okay, a lot of chaos energy. First off, let me just say, I'm trying to get all this out. Yeah, so it's like you're going to feel almost like you're being attacked this month, and it's like you're going to feel a need to protect yourself and go within. And so and that might be part of that going home feeling, or like nesting, or wanting to go inward and like really just stay in your home space. But there's like this feeling of like everything is just too crazy right now, and everything is too much or too heavy, and can't deal with it, don't want to deal with it. So retreat, go home, and stay safe. Like that's the happening feeling. Ultimately, everything's fine. The God energy card is here, and that tells us that overall it's just a phase. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm hearing. It's just a phase. It's just a short time period. Use it to your advantage. So if you're going to be home, just like Jessica said, like redecorate or paint or do whatever, like make yourself feel good while you're doing that, while you're there, and know that it will pass very soon. Everything's going to work out and be fine. So like, again, we have this whole energy of fear or worry, anxiety, and just release it. You don't have anything to worry about. This time period will end, and you'll be back to your normal, friendly, wanting to be social and go out and do, it'll come back. It'll come back. But it's going to be really good for you to just go inward. Um, give yourself that opportunity. Trust your vibes. Trust the vibes that are going on right now. For whatever reason, the planets just want you to go home and stay home and do something there. So trust that, do it. Know it'll pass. And, I think Aquarius, they typically like to be very friendly and social and like go and do. And
that's what I was going to say. I think it's because, I'm sorry, I'm just going to say, like, because they rule the 11th house, which is like humanitarian. It's like the good of the group of people. It's like they always say Aquarians treat their friends like family. You know what I mean? So this is more like the energies, like, take the time for your family. You know what I mean? It's like, that's just the vibe of Aquarius, like the humanitarian. Every close friend's like a sister or brother. It's like they treat like friends like their siblings. So, but yeah, this energy for both the cards and the reading, it's more like, focus on like your home, your home situation, your home life, your home family, and things like that. Yeah. Sorry for cutting you off. I apologize.
No, you're exactly right. It's exactly what it's saying. And it's crazy how in line it is. And it's saying be into it. You'll get back to yourself, back to normal. So like, don't get stuck in this whole trap of, thinking everything's terrible and this is just how things are going to be. Like, no, there's an end to it. It's just running its course. It's something that needs to happen. And there's nothing bad that's going to happen unless you, let it overwhelm you. But it's not necessarily anything bad. It's like it just needs to happen. Your mind will make it feel worse than it is. Like your mind will run away with you and make it feel like it's this big horrible thing and like everybody's out to get you. Why is everybody mad at me? And like that kind of energy, and you're freaking out. Like, what did I do? And it's like nothing. It's just energy right now. It'll pass. So don't work it up. Don't make it more than what it is.
All right.
So, oh boy.
Awesome.
Good luck, Aquarius.
Good luck, Aquarius. Okay, and last but not least, dear Pisces. Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. Okay, so this is going to be a fast-paced month for you. First off, Jupiter, the planet of miracles, turns its attention to your intellectual and travel sector until May 24th, 2024. So this will open up your mind to learning fascinating new things and being able to write and speak more eloquently.
Cool.
Yeah. Milestone contracts are sure to cross your desk or even become more well-known for your ideas during this time. Fun way that this could pick up the pace by allowing you time to travel nearby locations, destinations, for a little bit of fun, as well as have a more active social life. Until July 10th, life will be in a fast-paced lane as Mars is going to be in the sector of productivity. You'll likely be taking on a surplus of projects and responsibilities on your job. This could also help you get your fitness and diet in health in order, get in better shape. This is a strong energy for you to, if you're not working, to put your resume out there. And also find an employer that could utilize your skills. The lunations this month, a full moon is going to be in your professional sphere till arrives on June 3rd, likely putting you in the spotlight around your career or public recognition near this time. You could see a breakthrough, such as a promotion or favorable, press or advertising kind of promotion. And also, or even a new job offer. If you're not seeing success, you could, if you're not seeing success, you could even decide to change your path near this time. This would be a time to kind of switch it up a little bit. But the new moon is going to be in your domestic zone on the 18th of June. So you may soon grow closer with your family, or even go to a family event or something, very domestic, kind of family oriented, as well as, your home, real estate. This could be a good time, as well as Aquarius, we're renovating, moving, or just redecorating your home. So it's going to be a very busy month, Pisces. So good luck to you. And good luck.
Yeah, it sounds busy.
Yeah.
A lot.
And I'm feeling it. Didn't I tell you? I've been so crazy busy. I feel like it's already,
it was already prepping you.
Yeah. Yay.
All right. No fun cards. All right. Fill it down. There you go. Right. Okay. All right. So it's saying that something lost to you is going to be coming back.
Yay, my phone.
Right? Yeah. So something that was lost will be coming back. And it might bring with it like something to do with, or you might have to do a little bit of work to get it back. But you'll be made aware that there's the opportunity for it to come back, and you're going to have to probably like take some action or do something. And you know, you're going to want to go to this negative place about it. Like, you know, if it was something that was lost, like physically lost coming back, and it's like, I have to go travel like, 30 minutes across town in traffic to get it, or it's like that, like stuff that you don't want to have to deal with, but it's like, you got to do it. So just do it and try not to be negative about it. Just get through it, and it's going to be good. You're going to get what you deserve. You're going to get back what you've lost, or, get back what maybe like gains or whatever it is, like something that you feel like was taken from you or stolen or lost or forgotten, will make its way back, and it will be a good thing. And it's going to be a blessing in the end. You're going to be, pleasantly surprised. And when it's all said and done, you're going to be like, okay, this was good. I'm glad it happened. Even though at the time you might be kind of dragging about it, and honestly, it feels like not only is it going to be a blessing and something that you're going to be really happy about that it happened, but there's also that magical energy to it as well. So it may be like, like, if, for example, like, okay, yeah, they find it, they tell you come get it, and you say like, yeah, you got to go out of your way or sign some paperwork or whatever, and you get it, and then like the blessing, you're happy about it. But then once you finally get it, you see some like a magical thing that you've been hoping to hear back from somebody on, or like, you got some money that can come in, and like everything was just like right there waiting on your phone. So it's like, it's something like that. It's going to be something like that happens, like something that you're going to be really happy about at first, but then when it all like comes to light, it's going to be something really magical that you're like, okay, now I'm really happy that this happened because something really cool happened. So
yay,
get ready for that.
Awesome.
And I think it's just like something to forward to.
Oh, you're kind of breaking up a little bit.
Busy month ahead, and
yeah, you're breaking up a little bit.
Okay, it's like something for you to look forward to in your very busy month that you have.
Yeah. So you kind of like lose something, or something that's coming to you, you're going to finally get, and you're not going to realize how great it is until you have. And they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I got. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Whew. It's going to be good. So
hopefully it's like a lottery ticket.
Well, that would be awesome, right? Like if that happens, we want to hear from you.
PayPal's link below.
right. Yeah. So, but yeah, so just
that was fun.
Something to look forward to, and all the chaos and busy that will be happening.
That's awesome. So good luck, Pisces.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Well, this was so much fun, and I hope that you guys are enjoying our horoscopes and readings. And please go check out the website. Take advantage of all of it being there. Jessica types up and tells me like everything that's happening astrologically, even some things that maybe weren't mentioned necessarily for the overview. So I drop that out there, and then I add magic with it so you guys can take advantage of everything.
Yeah, get that stuff for the spells for the solstice, especially like the the oils and the herbs and everything. Like really take advantage of that, especially like this time, like right.
Yeah, exactly. So check it out, and you guys feel free to leave us comments. Let us know what you think. You can also reach out and email me at thewitchsource@gmail.com. You can get a hold of me there, and you can get a hold of Jessica at starfishastrology@gmail.com.
Yeah.
So, and you can get a reading done with her, and she is just mind-blowing amazing. So you're going to be blown away by
Oh, thank you.
what you find. So it's really cool. And it's cool to know what's coming too. And I think that's fun. Like it gives you something to like, oh, okay, it's in my stars. That's why this is happening.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And
all right, you guys, until next month, stay magical.
bye.